Hi and welcome back, everybody. I hope you all are having a fantastic day out there. We have some huge news out that is circulating, and I want to talk to you about why this is so big for the crypto industry as a whole, but more importantly, Ripple and XRP. I believe Ripple and XRP are going to benefit the most based off what just happened. Now we're seeing a pop here today, up about 4.5% on XRP at one point, now down to about 3.5%. We do have some weak hands out there, guys, but I know, speaking for myself, I am not selling anytime soon, as I know what I hold and I know where this is going. If you like talking about Ripple and XRP, guys, you know what to do. Drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and share this video. Let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution, as we did pop past that 60-cent mark here today. That is a psychological barrier. Now we need to move past 66 cents. If we can get past 66 cents, things are going to start getting fun real quick. Michael Saylor put this out yesterday. Credible rumors are circulating that one or more major banks in the US will soon be able to custody Bitcoin. Now, what have we just recently seen? BNY identified as first bank to receive SEC exemption from SAB 121. This is so absolutely massive for BNY Mellon, which is incredibly close to Ripple and XRP, and I'm going to get into that in just a moment. But the whole banking sector, as we go through this video, I want you to remember XRP is the banker's coin. And what Ripple has done from the beginning is worked with the banks, the banking system. We are closer here in the United States with the big banks than any other blockchain company, I'm talking about Ripple, and cryptocurrency XRP than anything else out there. And yes, what we see with Ripple is about 95% of our business outside of the United States. This just made it a lot closer to opening the floodgates and seeing big banking industry getting in on our sector. Guys, that is where we see trillions on the sidelines waiting to flood in. Now, we got a little bit more clarity here today as Jack the Rippler put out breaking XRP investors, BNY Mellon Bank, which again, I'm going to show you in just a moment how close they are to Ripple, just made history as the first U.S. bank to custody Bitcoin, XRP, and other cryptos with an SEC exemption. Absolutely big, as today, a news flash put out breaking billion-dollar bank BNY Mellon set to custody Bitcoin as the first bank in the United States history. They've emerged as the pioneer in cryptocurrency, becoming the first bank to surpass this. Now, what's happened here is the decision has marked a watershed moment for the entire banking sector, the whole crypto industry. This is indicating a shift in regulatory views, guys. As we get closer to the election, we know what will happen if one particular president wins with this industry. But at the end of this video, I'm going to show you what many of the big banks are saying out there, regardless of who wins this election. Now, we saw a big pop here today, like I showed on X, formerly known as Twitter. Give me a follow there. It's at moltmoney. We did pop about 4.5%, but this goes back deep and wide, guys. Back in 2022, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Man. He put out, BNY Mellon put out in the Financial Times that the Federal Reserve and Singapore conducted wholesale pilots, which would allow the financial reset through the use of multi-currencies, CBDC. Do you see how this has been in the works for a long time? The Federal Reserve is in on it. The big banks, as I did a video just yesterday talking about the Bank of Mexico, the Bank of England, the Bank of Japan, all these big banks in the central banks realm are working with Ripple and XRP, and we have all the documents to back that up. Now, we have to remember BNY Mellon's head of digital asset product departed for Ripple, now works for Ripple. That is how incredibly close we are, as we know that BNY Mellon also invested into Ripple. Now, as of June 30th, 2022, this was a couple years ago, guys, BNY Mellon had 43 trillion in assets under custody, and administration, and 1.9 trillion in assets under management. BNY Mellon can act as a single point of contact for clients looking to create, trade, hold, manage, service, distribute, or restructure investments. It's a massive, massive bank. This was a massive, massive move. Now, as we are just 17 days away from getting that decision from the SEC, I want to know what you guys think, because I talk a little bit about this and I think you all know my opinion on whether we're going to get an appeal or not. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think we are going to get an appeal? Drop an A for appeal. Drop an NA for no appeal. And let me know a general consensus. Let's get a poll on this and see what people have to say. But under 2.5 weeks, just about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, we will get a decision. If there is no appeal, I want to put the prediction out there that we see XRP absolutely skyrocket. Now, as I spoke on just yesterday, regardless what happens, guys, we are moving into a bull run. That is very obvious. We just saw the Federal Reserve cut 50 basis points, and that is going to move a lot of capital into this market, this risk on new emerging market. And so what we see with XRP is institutions now getting in, right? We have the XRP trust with Grayscale. We have a lot of interest, as I've showed you over the months many times, how we are starting to see a major increase in institutional adoption of this industry, but more importantly, the trust, the funds, the XRP products out there that are held. Now, Ripple's Reese Merrick recently presented Ripple's payment and Ripple custody at the Middle East Banking Innovation Summit. We predict that the stablecoin market will hit $3 trillion by 2028, just 4 years away. Tether, guys, remember, generated 700 million more in profit than BlackRock did. And you know why Ripple is launching this as we move into an industry, or a sector rather, stablecoin sector within this industry that is going to provide massive amounts of flow into our ecosystem. Do you see where this is going? Working with the big banks. Now, this is what I'm talking about earlier, where I said that it doesn't matter who wins, whether it's Donald Trump or Kamala. I think you're all very clear on who I think is going to win, who I would more prefer is going to win. But regardless who wins, Bitcoin will hit 200,000 no matter who wins the 2024 US election, according to Standard Charter. And I'm not just hearing it from Standard Charter, I'm hearing it from industry professionals, experts out there, big institutions across the board, putting out surveys, talking to folks and saying that this is what they're telling their analysts, this is what is coming. So the question is, are you prepared? Because as Bitcoin moves, we know the rest of the market is going to move along with it, especially blue chips like XRP. We're going to see a ton of funds, a ton of inflows into this market, as we're already seeing, guys. But once the market really wakes up, we are going to see suppressed coins like XRP perform the best. That's just how it always works. We know that XRP generally performs last, but it generally performs the best. And so if you're holding XRP here today, congratulations to you, because I believe, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, you have an extremely bright future ahead of you holding on to this digital asset that the banking industry has proven to be the #1 digital asset in the world that they are interested in.